Hi, welcome to this video. Thank you for tuning in, stumbling on the video. Someone cajoled you, told you about it. Thank you so much for watching. Today's topic is pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to diving right into it. It's going to be brief, sweet, short, sharp, but with a lot of wisdom nuggets in it. So please stay watching. Follow me on all social media platforms, Tojolowa Toimbo Global on Instagram, and you'll see all the details rolling on the screen at different points in this video. All right, so going straight into it. Can I be friends with my ex? Have you been friends with your ex? If so, why? If not, why? Tojo, have you been friends with your ex? Yeah, the big answer to that is a big no, right? I don't even think I've spoken to any of my exes since we broke up. Goodbye and God bless. Okay, so can I be friends with my ex? In these videos, this video and any other video you see me doing, it's not an encyclopedia. It's not going to have all the answers or all the angles or all the perspectives. But within the time I have, I'm going to share what I think is helpful, and I really do hope that it helps. At this point, let's dive right into it. I'm going to pick out 3 points or 3 angles to try to answer this question. Can I be friends with my ex? So I'd like you to answer that while I'm answering it for myself as well. I'm going to pick from your past, your present, and your future. So think about it in the past. How random was the relationship, or how close were you guys in the relationship? Was it a random relationship? You just wanted to see how it would go. Your friends that just found out, oh, I like this person. I like this person's complexion. Oh, we vibe. And let's just give it a shot. Was it random? And maybe, some relationships last like 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 days. And then it just falls off. I was going to say like a bad habit, but bad habits don't fall off that easily, right? And then you guys just pick up from where you stopped. Or were you guys really close? So really close, you've shared secrets, shared deep things about family, your personal lives. You've probably done things you're not proud of. You've been vulnerable in situations you feel, you don't want to give this person any more access. How random or how close were you guys in the past? I think that is one indicator you can use to gauge if you want the person to be in your present and in your future. So that's for the past. And then we go into the present. How healed are you? So for example, if the relationship was really close, if you were close, I know those kind of things, maybe you've been friends for a long time, and then you gave a relationship a shot, and then it was pretty good, and it was pretty deep, and then you guys break up. So you've broken up on the friendship level, as it were, and on the romantic level. So it can really hurt, especially if they broke up with you and you didn't break up with them. Or maybe something like incompatible genotypes. So those kind of things that you don't want to break up, but you have to break up in some circumstances. It's really painful. So your question is, have I healed? How much have I healed? Can I look at this person and not feel feelings that I don't want to feel? Can I go to a social gathering and see this person with another person, in a relationship with another person, and not feel bad? Am I still crying? Can I have a conversation with this person and not start reminiscing and talk? Because some people, they've broken up and then one night, they just start talking, midnight call, just checking up on you. And then one conversation leads to another and leads to another. And before you know it, they are rebounding with one another. They are back in the relationship, or they are seeing how it goes, or maybe they've slept with each other just in one call, because they haven't really healed and the person is still in crevices of their heart. So the question you want to ask yourself is, have I healed enough to allow this person back into my space, immediate space or not so immediate space? You also want to ask, if this person is coming back into my life in the present time, for what? If this person is not going to be in my life, what exactly am I going to miss? Am I going to miss anything critical? Am I going to miss anything that someone else can provide for me? What is this person coming back for? Some people say, oh, the person is like a mentor to me. Okay. Can you find another mentor? Must it be this person? If so, for what reason? I know actually a lady who went into business with her ex. Of course, I asked her a lot of questions. as far as she told me back then, it was very, very compartmentalized. The relationship was in the past, but the business was bringing money and doing well. And they were willing to nurture the business without nurturing old feelings. So if you want to go into business with your ex and, the lines are not blurred, contracts have been drawn up, payment plans have been made, everything isn't everything. You're not going to their house for meetings. Everything is strictly professional. Because, sometimes you feel, oh, I got this, I'm strong, hard babe, hard guy. And then you find yourself in the same place. You've signed the contract. Okay, let's just Netflix. And then it enters Netflix and chill. So you want to compartmentalize. Can I be strictly professional with this person? Do I need this person in a certain capacity that no other person can fill? If the answer to that must be a yes, then you must be willing to compartmentalize and also be accountable to somebody else. You want to let someone know we're doing this together for XYZ reason. I know maybe in another video I'll talk about the fact that people lie to accountability partners a lot. They say, oh, I'm going to be accountable to you if I do this. And it doesn't even have to be with relationships. It can be with money. It can be with your faith, your prayer life, anything. You say, oh, I'll tell you if I didn't pray today. Lies. They end up not telling anybody. They just tell you the good parts, right? So you need to be truthfully accountable to somebody if you're going to go into business or any other kind of relationship with your ex. And so that's for the past, the present, and now you want to consider the future, right? Some things should be left to die a natural death, right? You don't want to stir up unnecessary feelings, emotions, talks, conversations. You don't want to have awkward feelings when you're in the same place with the person. You just want to end it, right? As long as the person is fine. And again, maybe in another video I should talk about how to break up properly. Is there a proper way to break up? It goes still pain anyhow, right? It will still be hurtful for those who do not understand vernacular, pidgin, right? But there is a better way to do it. So you want to leave some things dead. You want to leave some things in the past. You don't have to be so Christian or so nice that you're still saving their number, you're still checking up on them, you're still, commenting in the Instagram section and all of that. Some things can be let go of completely. If you feel, yeah, I need to sever ties with this person. You also need to consider your future spouse or your future boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé. I remember counseling a couple once, and once in a while I tell them, write out your expectations. What do you expect out of this marriage? What do you expect from your husband, from your wife? Details, little things as simple as, I expect them to kiss me on my forehead before going to bed. And big things like, whenever there's a quarrel, we must talk to somebody, right? And I remember both of them actually wrote, I do not want my husband, I don't want my wife to have any form of communication with their ex, like any form. And I had to ask, when you say ex, do you mean maybe they were really intimate? They said whether you were intimate or not, whether it was even I was liking you, but the relationship did not even work out. When there's any feeling, don't just be around them. I don't want. And both of them agreed to it. So you also want to consider that the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, or you want to get into the next intimate relationship with, might not want you to have affiliations with your ex. Now, you might feel, oh, it's not a big deal. Whoever I'm with should understand. Whoever I'm with should be sensitive. You can't throw relationships away. Well, at that point, you now begin to have to prioritize. Do I want to prioritize my relationship with this ex, this business I'm going into, or this person I'm committed to and who's also committed to me, who I want to spend the rest of my life with? Of course, have the conversation. If you feel you have legitimate points, raise them with this person. But if the person still insists, for his own legitimate reasons or her own legitimate reasons, I would suggest that the person helps you find alternatives. But I would say you should stay committed to the person you now want to spend the rest of your life with and forego the person you had a past with, as long as there is a way forward. All right, I hope these few nuggets have helped you make up your mind if you can be friends with your ex or not. I mean, for some people, it might be that deep. For some people, it's not that deep. We can continue our friendships and be good. Just make sure you don't slip back into what you want to leave for good. All right, look out for my next videos. Again, follow me on all social media handles. I'm also very open for counseling. If you go on my Instagram, you will find the link to connect with me, and I look forward to having more conversations with you online and offline. Till then, au revoir.